got people.
All right, guys, we'll give this another pop and see what happens. Of course, the link to Dr. Spankalicious' stream is in the community section on my YouTube channel, so that if you guys want to keep up to date, that will be kept on his stream for as long as humanly possible, so you guys can catch up with all the stuff that's happened till, you know, up until this point. But
yeah, Smoke's brought up a thing. People wanting to nerf 400 millisecond lights to 500 millisecond. I don't think they should, because if that's the case, certain characters, that's all the character kind of has. Not only that there, but parries will become so easy to do that everyone will do them. You know? And because of that there scenario, you're going to have people coming out, busting out parries left, right, and center. Shit, this guy keeps tagging me. You know, there has to be something that, yeah, people don't like it and things like that there, but at the same time, if you play an assassin character, right, yeah, it'll bring back the turtle meta, exactly, Bordy, but as well as that there, an assassin character, yeah, they come in light spam, and guess what, man? You can get hit by a Highlander as an assassin character, or a Lawbringer, or anything like that, man. It hurts you so badly.
Yeah, I mean...
Plus they have hyper armor. So for example, if, like, you know, like the Highlander here at the minute, right, is just train wrecked me into the wall with charge kicks and charge heavies. You know, there's nothing that I can do in that scenario. It's the same with like people who find it difficult to fight the Centurion. He gets you in that cutscene and sort of combination move. You can't get out of it. You know, so there's so many different things that people would complain about. Like, for example, I play assassin characters. It's pretty much all I play. But I enjoy the challenge of being squishy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going back to my point of before. It's that you know, the difference, what people enjoy, the pure, you know, adrenaline rush of playing a different character and having that opportunity to, you know, go back and forth with your characters and learn the individuals. And I mean, admittedly, I was playing Mortal Kombat before the stream began, and honestly, everybody plays different. There's no character that plays the same, and it's all about enjoying that, you know, journey of fucking building up that potential to become an absolute badass. I mean, I played up against a guy who's got over 100 hours in the game, and I mean, it was my second game on, and I got absolutely obliterated. Like, that wasn't because of lag issues or, you know, issues with the person themselves. It was just a matter of the fact that the fucking guy has put in hours upon hours upon hours of fucking time into the game. I mean, let's be serious here. If For Honor was like that, you'd have a lot more, you know, happy dandy days. I mean, it's kind of like that, I will admit, but the fact that fucking you've got so many different people bitching and moaning, you've got so many people fucking complaining about dev streams and all sorts of stuff, it's difficult to deal with. Asian Red. Wow, he's come straight in with that toxicity. Damn.
You getting toxic people, right, man?
Oh yeah, proper. I'm not even gonna read that on stream. Jesus Christ.
Awful.
Yeah, proper bad.
Yeah, but you see, like Bendy's brought up another point again here. Yeah, but this is small. Like what I've generated here on Mixer, for example, what you've tried to generate on YouTube as well, Red. You know, we are very against toxicity, but
it's what it is.
But at the same time, it's a small part of the large community. This guy's just went JJ. Speaking of toxicity.
Lol. But I mean, I don't know, what the dev stream should have been for me personally is that, you know, it's the start of 2019. It was their first official podcast back on, you know, to start the new year, and what we got was a joke, an absolute fucking joke. And you know, it was just a major disappointment for me. Major disappointment. I wanted to hear a little bit more about Shigoki. I wanted to hear what they're going to be doing in the second year, and well, the third year, sorry, and you know, go over that type of stuff. Not in massive detail, of course, but in, you know, just enough to keep, you know, wet the tongue, keep you interested. It's like, oh yeah, shit, that sounds amazing, and you know, that's not what happened at all. At all.
Yeah. You see, like, if they would only just tell you what they kind of are. I know, man. I'm getting nice. I'm like, my missus is texting me and everything at the same time. I'm trying to like talk sense. You know, if they would only give you little bits of what doing, just guidelines. You know, oh guys, we're doing this at the minute, or, but they're not. You know, they're giving us nothing. They're reading fucking jokes off a.
They're reading jokes off a fucking, you know. I mean, I'm all, like I was saying before my stream decided to be annoying as hell. I'm all for community clips, alright? I think it's a cracking idea, making people feel involved in the dev streams. You know, it's a proper prestigious thing. A lot of people watch these things. And I mean, hell, shit, if one of my videos was hosted in that dev stream, I'd be like, oh, hell, fuck yeah, man, this is so good. But when it's the start of the year and you've got a lot of things that need to be said, a lot of things that need to be brought up and stuff, it's not a good idea to just drop that, right, here you go, here's some community clips, guys, happy days, you know, fucking sorted, and then just go, right, by the way, big news, Damien's leaving, our lead developer's leaving. It sets a bad tone for the rest of the year, it really does. And
yeah, you want to start off with a bang. Especially if there's a big drop of news, like he's gone, you know, like, go, come in to the new year, we've got all this shit planned out, guys, this is our roadmap. You know, they did give us a roadmap, but essentially the roadmap is consisting of arcade quests, of which, did you see the bullshit quest they put in, right? The arcade quest that they put in is called the Winter Solstice event, right?
Mm-hmm.
The characters that you fight against are all wearing the winter clothing, and you know, they're all done up in the winter stuff. Guess what you don't get if you complete the arcade mode? Anything to do with winter. You don't get anything. You get the Crimson Conquest that everyone's already tired of. Like, why didn't they? Like, they have. The worst thing about it is, man, they have it there. It's just sitting in a file. All they have to do is go, boop. There you go, guys. Winter stuff's on. Everybody's happy. If they would only watch some streams, watch some YouTube videos where people are talking about the current state, they would see that the community wants it and they have it to give. Yeah, all they have to do is just give it to them.
One of For Honor's strongest points, and I will admit this, is character customization. That's what brought me back to begin with this. And it's the same shit every season, right? We get new weapons. We get, I mean, the last time we got new armor was, I can't even remember. Before this upcoming season, you know, Marching Fire drops and we get new sets. I mean, that was fucking fantastic. I was spent hours upon hours trying to get all the new armor. But then again, as soon as I got all the new armor, the whole fucking idea of me giving a shit just went out the window. Oh, this Valkyrie does not like me very much.
You know, yeah, but like that's the bit that kind of annoys me, and I know I sound heated, and I'm not, you know, I don't want to relay myself in that way, but I care about the game, and if they would only just give them what they already have, you know what I mean? It's there for them to just load on to it, load on servers, and it's there.
It is.
Yeah, quality monthly content instead of weekly content. I agree.
Same. So, ladies and gents, it is coming up to the 8 o'clock mark. We're going to keep it until 8:15 because of the fact that we've had some difficulties and, you know, it's been a little bit hit and miss today, unfortunately, but in the last 10 minutes, as we always do, ladies and gents, that's when we invite you guys to ask some questions. It doesn't need to be related to For Honor. If you want to ask us some questions about the channels or, you know, our plans for the next couple of months, then please feel free to do so. But I kind of want to finish off my point with saying this. If For Honor is to survive, they need to do two things. They need to balance the cast. It's something that everybody, every Tom, Dick and Harry that's played this game for long enough has been asking for a long fucking time, right? Second off, they need to actually get involved with the fucking people who have a voice in this community. Admittedly, my voice and your voice, Spanky, is relatively small. Fair dues.
But it's there.
Exactly. We're here every
4 times a week on Mixer. Most of the time I'm top row, if not top spot. You know, you know,
it's
the
difficult.
platform that I'm using isn't the biggest, best platform in the world, sure, but it's still a platform that their community utilizes, that they have a voice on.
Exactly. I mean, like back in the past, the devs have been like, well, yeah, shit, the Lawbringer's not getting a rework, just get good, because they saw the data, right? They didn't actually see what it's like to play Lawbringer. And Lawbringer, admittedly, is probably one of the coolest looking fucking characters in the game. He's got a lot of love because of the fact that he looks sick. But then again, what's the fucking point if you can't play the damn character because he's shit and he's just got one thing in his fucking move box, and that's turtle down to shit. Oh, this Valkyrie can suck my nuts. Take that trade was a bit stupid. Oh, Jesus. Should have known! Should have known! But, to answer the question, ladies and gentlemen, what the Warriors' Den should have been. It's a big question to ask. It's one of rather importance. But the Warriors' Den, for me, and a lot of other people in the community, is the one point of which they have pure and utter fucking control over what's said. They have that opportunity to get involved with the community, let them know what's happening. I mean, if they want to do a jokey stream every now and then and whatnot, fine, fuck it, fair dues, but do it on a different day. Do it on a different day, do a double. Make sure that people can come back to you and see all that juicy information, you know, that everybody wants to see. Make sure that they can come down every Thursday and go, right, yeah, shit, this is what's happening on Thursday, guys and girls. We know we're going to get some juicy information. Even if it's only 5 fucking minutes, and they go over their plans for reworks or, you know, exciting things, and that's going to keep me engaged. And then on like a Friday or a Saturday or something, do the fucking community clip stream. Do it.
Bordy brought up a good point there, that Lawbringer is actually one of the best gankers in the 4. So it's strong in some areas. You know, which is true. You know, every character, I guess, has its area it's going to excel. You know, there is characters out there, though, that just don't, you know. Like, I you know, on a personal level, I find that the Peacekeeper doesn't excel in any area.
No, she doesn't.
You know, and it's unfortunate because she's, again, one of the coolest looking characters in the game. She looks edgy as shit. She looks like something straight out of Dark Souls, you know? Like, I could play her on the PC relatively well too, but that's simply because of the increase, which opens up. People say, like, oh, you know, these characters will suffer if the frame rate increase happens, you know, Peacekeeper, Orochi, stuff like that. They in terms of light spam, yes, which is what everybody cries about, but at the other end of the spectrum, deflecting and parrying is a hell of a lot easier.
Yep, it is. I
certainly
would agree with that.
Open its whole moveset. So, for example, like on PC, in an average match, I deflect someone, depending on the character and how hard the deflect hits, I can deflect 4 or 5 times. You know, with the Peacekeeper. Whereas with the Orochi,
oh shit,
you see it take as many.
Master Orochi coming out with that, you know, I can deflect like nobody's business.
No, it's not. It wasn't that, but you know, it's just it's the truth. like for example, now I'm fighting a conqueror who's literally turned into a shell. You know?
Yeah. Yep, swearing and playing, on the other hand, does come quite naturally. It does, I do agree with that, mate. I do indeed agree with that. It does indeed come a bit naturally. But, ladies and gents, the floor is going to be open for you guys now. What do you think the dev stream should have been about on Thursday? You've heard us crying about it for quite some time now, obviously more so on Spanky's stream than you have on mine because I've had difficulties, but what do you guys think? Are you happy with how the dev stream went? Do you think that it needed to be changed? Or what? Let us know. Let us know. Oh shit. No, be gone, thought. Be gone, thought. Oh shit. But oh, Asian Red. I think Red should kill himself. You're off. It's in a bit, mate.
Jeez, man, you're not getting no joy.
I'm not getting. I'm just getting people coming in being beautiful for me. You know, very nice. Lovely. But you know, it's difficult. It's difficult, man. It's annoying to say the least. Because I mean, I'm trying my best to keep the content train going 4-4 on it. It's just not something I'm
There's a couple of people
really
brought
enjoying.
some stuff up here, Red. Harley says propaganda or paragraph time. Right. Look at Halo 5 monthly updates. When the game came out, it felt empty. It is dead monthly updates. So now the update or so updates with real content and separate balance changes. By the end of the life cycle, the game feels finished, but it should have been launched. That shit. I'm just gonna let this guy mash me. Devs should fix the game before they break it again.
Yeah.
And then Bendy brought in more characters are better in more areas than the Lawbringer. For example, Cent can gank really well, and his duels are all, you know. But you know, the thing is, those people fix their games. For Honor isn't really fixing their game.
No, they're not. They're just focusing on adding new content to try and get as much as they can out of the dying game. I mean, for me personally, I thought the Season 3 pass was a cash grab. And for me, it feels like a cash grab because of the fact that, you know, we're only getting one this time, which is, you know, happy days. Go back and watch some of our other podcasts as we've already gone over this. But that's something that they should have mentioned on the dev stream, you know. Oh, right, guys, yeah, we're releasing new characters, but you'll get reworked characters with them. Maybe one, maybe two every time, you know. Something that goes, yep, we're keeping the new guys who want new shit happy. We're keeping the old guys happy by reworking some of their favourite characters. Like, Warlord's been my absolute favourite character on this game since before it was fucking released fully. But he's now in a state of disrepair where you're going to get abused no matter what you're doing. I mean, I'm not the best Warlord, don't get me wrong. I mean, as you can see by the gameplay, I'm getting absolutely slapped. But it's just a matter of, oh, happy days. Oh shit, I've got me a new rework character. Something I've wanted in a long time. But then again, you don't get that. So, as you can tell, ladies and gents, I'm rather annoyed by Thursday's dev stream.
Yeah, Smoke's brought in there as well. Conk is also a big problem for the game. Not only is it offense and defense godly, playing Conk you can almost throw away any need for basic game mechanics aside. You 500 millisecond delayed shield bash into a free damage or fake into a guard break. And any other stage the thing just turtle up.
Yeah. Conk's a cracking example, Smokes. He's a cracking example of giving somebody everything that he can do. I mean, he's good in ganks, he's good in anti-ganks, he can hold his own when he's getting destroyed, you know, but then again, when you're in a duel with him and, you know, he's just going to sit there and abuse his option select, which if you don't know what an option select is, you parry with your zone attack, and because of the fact that the Conqueror has you know, he has an all guard infused with his zone attack. He can just sit there and use that repeatedly. Or he can legit just abuse his 50-50 of going, dash forward, you're fucked, dash forward, you're fucked. And it keeps going on that pattern. I mean, admittedly, an experienced player can in fact get out of that. But an ill-experienced player can't, and that's where all the Celts then being generated and then sent to the devs, and then the devs don't know what they're doing because the tug-of-war match bullshit that they're in. And
yeah, but there's a couple of points brought up here too. Red, sorry to interrupt you, man. Folks have mentioned Conk in their streams before, but they said that they cannot nerf him because of his move set, and that's all they said. Then Tripp said they talk about Peacekeeper buff constantly, but do nothing. They do a lot of talking and no doing, which is true. That's all they seem to ever do. We're looking at this, we're looking at that, we're looking at this, and they don't do anything. Now, Ubisoft isn't like an indie developer where they don't have the resources to go, okay, this fixes their game.
Exactly. So it's not something that's gonna kill them off or damage them in any way, shape, or form. It's just a simple matter of, hey ho, I've actually said I'm going to do something. Here it is. Happy days, yeah. But they don't.
El Peso says, honestly, he loves the game as something completely new, so we can't expect a company to get it right first time. Agreeable. The game has been out 3 years, however, and this is another point he's brought up, but as a developer, there is no excuse not to listen to your community, as they're the ones experiencing and playing the game. It's a fantastic point, to be honest. You know, the community are the ones that are playing it. If the community's not happy, it don't matter what your data says. Your data could say that Orochi is the best character there ever has and ever will be. If people and the win rates that they have on PC, again with the PC balance to the console balance, but we're not into that because we've already went over that countless times before. But you know, if people are struggling with it and they're saying, "Oh, I can't fight Orochi, his light spans is too bad." People are going, I can't play as an Orochi because I don't have any valid opener, then they need to look at that and look at, they don't need to rework him. It's just a balance issue.
Yeah.
Maybe give him 400 millisecond lights, give him 450 millisecond lights, but also give him some sort of an opener. I mean, nearly every other character in the game has it. You know, it's not going to make her overpowered to give him something of which he can go, okay, you want to be a turtle, let's crack you open. I mean, the Nuxia was put in, and she's a perfect example. 400 millisecond lights, similarly multi-directional, you know. But as well as that, there she has her trap maneuver. She has the ability that if she hits you on a heavy off a combination, she will hook you, throw you with that move. You know, the traps are heavy hitting. She has a deflect that is blockable, which is, you know, you're going to have to change the direction that you're going for with the deflect hit.
RNA's actually brought up a good point here, Spanky. He thinks that indie developers would listen more to their community. And I agree, because they can't afford to make mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Whereas these big corporations like EA, Ubisoft, places like that, they just think that they can rest on their laurels because of the fact that they made a name for themselves. But in essence, if you look at what happened in Bethesda recently with the whole Fallout 76 debacle, these big companies are starting to realize shit's not used to be. People aren't going to just sit there and eat it.
No, they're not. I mean, I was hoping to do some decent content for Fallout 76, and it was a massive fucking bust. 100%. It was a complete waste of money. I spent £60 on it, and it was a disappointment. I finished the game in about an hour and a half, and I was bored. I was genuinely bored. I mean, the building mechanics implemented from Fallout 4, fucking fantastic. Build anywhere, absolutely fantastic. But then again, well, that was it.
Warmax brought up something here. He played Conk for 9 reps, but got bored of using him, so I believe that he uses his pass that either just wants to win or is so bad that they can't play any other character. That's the guy with 9 reps on Conk.
That's mad. It's actually insane. Well, ladies and gents, that's enough from myself today. we do apologise about the technical difficulties that came through with it. It was something that we weren't expecting this week, and obviously it's caused a little bit of confusion on both platforms. But unfortunately, like I said, it's something that can't be avoided, and I do hope, ladies and gents, that you come back next week with that fresh of air that we want to have. Because although we like doing a bit of For Honor, things will be changing in the future. As of the fact...
Redison. Do you know who Red is? Red? No.
Red. Why? What's he saying?
Never worry. He's timed out. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it must have been the Asian red guy I removed from my channel.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he came in and said something about me again, eh?
Oh yeah, no. He's not even getting whispered timed out. I didn't see this. Bye.
Lovely. But ladies and gents, the Week of Celts will be continuing. However, our focus for now is on For Honor because of the stuff that is actually coming in the next 2 weeks. But as soon as February begins, that is the official countdown for the Weekly Celts for Anthem. Anthem for myself and Spanky is a massively bright, new, sexy as fuck idea. And for us, I'm really excited about doing it. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about in pre-recorded videos, bringing the stuff onto stream while playing different games and all sorts of snazzy stuff that's actually viable and happy to talk about. Because at the moment, as you probably noticed, we're taking shots at these devs every week, by week. I mean, in the 4 weeks we've run the Weekly Celts, it's been an amazing 4 weeks with the continued support from you guys, the interest, the questions, the discussions, and all sorts of beautiful stuff. But we need to move on to greener pastures because of the fact that we enjoy doing the Weekly Celts, but it takes effort to do it when we're talking about For Honor. We actually have to go away and think, right, shit, what can we speak about this week, and all that type of stuff. And it's not something we want to do. We literally just want to pick up the game and go, right, easy peasy, this game's got all this beautiful stuff for us to talk about. And that's where you guys
something new and exciting. It's going to be a big launch of a game. You know, I'm excited as hell for it. I watched that Storm trailer, man, on the new GTX 2080 Ti graphics card, and holy shit, them graphics, boy.
Oh man, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it from the Red Dawn end of things. I do apologise about the technical difficulties as always, but you know, I've got some videos dropping in the future. I've got a Scent guide that's coming out tomorrow. I've got a Colossus video coming out on Monday. You know, my official countdown for Anthem has started, but the Weekly Celts official countdown will start in the next 2 weeks. Once we've got rid of Vortiger, once we've got rid of the speculation videos and all the annoying stuff, we can actually move on to greener pastures and talk about stuff that you guys will enjoy.
Yes. Definitely, much so. I will be looking to possibly streaming if the NDA isn't in effect on me. I will be looking into streaming it on, what day is it out?
25th of January.
Of January. So exciting times ahead, guys.
Very much so. I'm very excited for that beta, because if there is no NDA, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can expect some very saucy content from the streaming end and the YouTuber end for the Weekly Celts. But ladies and gentlemen, it's coming up to 1:15. So if you want to ask any questions, now is your time to do so. So please feel free to ask those questions. But this Musha can
yeah. Bendy saying Jump Force is having a beta, Bendy. Jump Force is something I'm looking at as well. Yeah, again, it's another fighter, so that should be a hell of fun. I know, you know, people go, oh, weeb game, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, if the mechanics are solid, the gameplay is fun, the graphics are nice, there's good customization, there's going to be a good all-round moveset. Anime, I don't care if you like anime or not. When shit goes down in an anime, it's cool as balls to look at. So I think Jump Force could all hit, to be fair.
I've not looked into it, but I mean, I am.
Oh man, the graphics looks solid.
Spanky, we should definitely look into doing a bit of Mortal Kombat to keep our fighters happy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gents. I was playing Mortal Kombat for about 20 minutes, and oh my days, it's oh
yeah, Mortal Kombat's coming up next, dudes. Don't be worrying. Yeah, I have to say I'm a bit of a MLG of Mortal Kombat, you know, not gonna lie. I'm a sweaty bitch. But in saying that, I'll be hosting a King of the Hill Mortal Kombat open lobby, guys. Somebody who's got the game. If you don't have the game and you want to get in the action, Games Pass is a quid right now. Mortal Kombat's on it, and
grab it.
Everybody that's been playing it so far lose. You don't even get mad whenever you get smashed because it's impressive to see. You know, like these people coming in and slamming it hard. You know.
But ladies and gents, I'm going to end the stream on my end. Of course, I do apologise about all the technical difficulties and so forth. But once I finish this fight, actually, because the Sarah Mooshi's annoyed me. Girl.
Yeah, Smoke says let's end it on a good note. I'll read it out in a wee second, Smokes. Oh, okay, he actually followed through with that.
The exciting times do lie ahead. Definitely. I mean, hey, I'm not going to lie, I'm excited for the Vortigen reveal.
What a comeback! Did you see that shit? Woo! Wow.
I am very excited for the Vortigen reveal. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, for sure. The devs are currently testing out light openers and here Faint Windows, which will affect all heroes. So that is something that's interesting. Whether or not they utilised it and bring it in.
Yeah, that's a different story altogether.
Yeah, because they're forever saying shit like this, man. And then whenever it actually comes to it, they don't do it.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gents. So, that has been the Weekly Celts episode 4 for our podcast. Of course, please do tune in next Saturday so when Xbox sorts out his issues, my internet's not deciding to order a takeaway and sit out for a wee bit while I'm trying to organise my life, and we've got actually happy things to talk about, you know, happy things for once, then you guys are more than welcome to join us as always. But from us, everybody here on the Red Dawn side of things, thank you for tuning in. But from my guys that are watching at the moment, there is a link in my community tab for Dr. Spankalicious' Mixer channel. If you guys still want to get involved with a part of the Celts, then please, please, please go and click that link. Smash that follow button and keep up to date because he's doing the fighting games, so when I'm not uploading content, you've got somebody else to watch who kicks ass and then gets his ass kicked when he goes on For Honor by yours truly. So, you know, you have a plethora of content here. Yeah, shut up about your videos, mate. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Okay. But, ladies and gents, I do hope you've enjoyed it. But, as I said to you, that's it from the Red Dawn. I'll see you guys in a bit.